Howdy YouTube, this is Steven, and I'm back with another news article. And this time, the news article was a request, and this was requested by YouTube user LV90047 space period. So thanks a lot for the request, LV. And the title of the article is Japanese singer Koda Kumi says she has low self-esteem. And also, I think like an alternative title at one point was Japanese singer Koda Kumi says her sexy image is the result of low self-esteem. But with that being said, the article was published probably like a couple of days ago. She recently did a concert in, I believe, Singapore, and this article appeared in their, I think this is pretty much their most popular newspaper, I think, the Straight Times. So, yeah, they did like interviews with her, or a long interview with her, and this is one of the articles that resulted from the interview. So with that being said, here we go. And as you guys know, I'll just give my thoughts and opinions as I go. It is surprising to hear sexy Japanese pop queen Koda Kumi, known for her provocative dance moves and cleavage-bearing style, say she has low self-esteem. Yeah, I appreciate her being very forthcoming with that, and just being straight up and admitting that her sexual image comes from low self-esteem. I can believe that Koda Kumi has low self-esteem because I saw pictures of Koda Kumi back in the day, and let's just say she was the ugly duckling that turned into the swan. Let's just say that. But she's been able to make a lot, achieve a lot of success. So that's a testament to her tenacity. All right. Next, quote unquote, I have actually never really felt that I'm sexy, and I do have low self-esteem. Okay, so she doesn't think that she's sexy, so she might be trying to just ingratiate herself to her fans. Like, I never thought I was sexy, even though she might actually think that she is sexy. But whatever. See, there are things about me that I don't feel so comfortable about, but I use fashion and other things to boost my confidence. Much like many people, especially women, like like a great group of women once said, if you can't, you can buy hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose if you say so. You can buy all the makeup that Mac can make. So yeah, that's nothing new there, If you don't like something about yourself, fix it, right? All right, at least kind of like hide it or try to overcompensate for it or something. So he says the singer via a translator at a press conference in Singapore on Friday, ahead of her first solo concert here on Saturday. All right, let's see. Next, and it seems that the 32-year-old who has been in show business for 15 years is intent on an image makeover. So Koda Kumi doesn't want to be her sexy image anymore. Is it because she had a kid and is a wife now? Because I guess that could be something that would make you want to pull back on the sexual stuff. But that did get her to the point where she is at now. So you might want to be careful with that, Koda Kumi. And I might sound like a hypocrite, maybe, but I'm not really. I don't think I am a hypocrite, because at the end of the day, if Koda Kumi wants to do an image makeover, then it's good. That's good. But the thing is, like from a marketing standpoint, I'm speaking about this from marketing and from a business standpoint. People often want what you came in with. However, People have switched their musical styles and been able to be successful. So perhaps Koda Kumi can switch her image style and be successful. But the thing is, Koda Kumi is really known for that image, though. That's like, I think that's probably like her draw, at least back in the day when she was trying to, come up in the music game. All right, next, lyricals. Sorry, I'm thinking this is a lyrical analysis. Next, words. Looking sophisticated in an electric blue peplum top and knee-length black skirt, she says, quote unquote, rather than have guys call me sexy, I would like to be considered a cool figure by my female fans. I have been thinking how my fashion can reflect that strong and independent female image, she says. Okay, so she wants to be like the cool figure that females want to be, you know? And I have heard, and I think I have to agree with this, it's nice to have both male and female fans, definitely, but I think the females prolong your career. So if you had to choose one or the other, especially Koda Kumi being a female, choose the females because, again, the females prolong your career, you know. But she's saying she would like to be the cool figure instead of having guys call her sexy. But can't you be both? Can't you find a balance to be both? To be that image that, females want to be, but also be the image that guys want to be with. On to the next. The best-selling artist has sold more than 15 million records in Japan and will be releasing her collection album Summer of Love in Japan this month. All right. So yeah, I actually released a video about this a little while ago. But yeah, Koda Kumi is going to be releasing a collection album, a compilation album of her summer songs. And I'm me personally, I'm a little critical of it just because she released 2 albums in 1 year, and one of those is a collection album of songs that people already have. So I'm like, oh, your management team, Koda Kumi. But hey, I mean, I guess somebody gonna buy it, but I don't think a lot of people gonna buy it. And from a marketing standpoint, I'm like, maybe perhaps this could be like something that you could do maybe like at some other point, you know? But what do I know? This could be like the biggest #1 hit that Japan has ever seen in its existence. What do I know? Next, words. She is married to vocalist and guitarist Kenji03 from Japanese rock band Back On, with whom she has a 3-year-old son. Okay, so she married like a J-rocker. Rock on, yeah. And they have a kid together. So Koda Kumi is actually a traditional woman. Some people might think from her sexual image that she's non-traditional and just would have a baby without getting married, and just be like a baby mama, and she'll just have a baby daddy. But no, Koda Kumi is actually very conservative and very traditional. Yeah. And plus, it's probably Japan, and Japan is like, hey, you get married. You know, we don't do that. It used to be like that in the USA and the United States, but now it's just like, whatever. Let's just give teen moms a reality show now. Unmarried teen moms a reality show. Unmarried teen moms with bad attitudes a reality show. And then they'll go on to star in adult films. Fair Abraham. All right. Enough of my preaching. On to the next. Let's see. On how she picks her outfits, Koda says, quote unquote, I take my body shape into consideration and what looks nice on me. That's good. Dress right for your type, you know. It's just not for the big girls, it's for the skinny girls too. Let's see. I usually take something that is one piece, one that is unique, and not something that many people will wear. All right, Koda Kumi can do that. She got enough money to be doing that. Us regular folk, we just got to take what's off the rack, right? And just hope that no one else is wearing it. And usually, no one else is wearing it, you know? Considering that there's so many different people in the world, I've rarely seen someone wearing the same thing I was wearing. I've seen that like maybe once in my life. This I was at college, aka a university, and yeah, some dude was wearing the same shirt as me. I'm like, I guess he must have been to the softer side of Sears too, right? and got the same shirt apparently. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm like, oh, the same shirt on. All right, next. The singer was last here 4 years ago to perform at the Mnet Asian Music Awards. Okay, so she is returning. She has returned to Singapore. All right. On finally holding her first solo concert here, she says, quote unquote, I'm really excited because it took me 15 years to hold a concert in Singapore, and I am looking forward to meeting the fans. Okay, so Koda Kumi is looking forward to meeting her fans, y'all. And that's good. And that's good that she want to meet her fans. Usually some people don't want to meet their fans. They're like, no, keep them over there. I'm over here. I'm like, these people pay your bills. You can at least say hello to them. All right, next. When asked how she maintains her popularity in the cutthroat entertainment industry, the singer emphasizes the importance of staying true to herself. Quote unquote, many people will talk and they will say whatever they want, but we can't stop that. It's important that you maintain your stance and know where you stand and be yourself no matter what. That is very true. And to be in the entertainment industry, you have to be really thick-skinned. You have to really know who you are as a person, because so many people are going to come for you, especially when you become like really successful. People going to come for you. People going to dig through your past and try to dig up dirt on you. People are going to try to tear you down for just the entertainment piece, for like a news show or something. Like, people going to tear you down. So you really have to know who you are and have thick skin, or else you won't be able to survive in this industry for a very long time, or either the industry is going to make you turn to like drugs or alcohol abuse, some type of substance abuse or something. So I'm glad that Koda Kumi can stay true to herself. I'm glad that she knows where she stands and who she is as a person, so that she didn't fall into that trap. And that's the end of the article, y'all. So there you have it. That is what Koda Kumi thinks. So good. I'm glad that Koda Kumi can think. But yeah, I appreciate her candor. Her being so candid about having low self-esteem. And I think because of that, she can be a really good role model and show people, hey, you can still go after what you want. You can still be successful. You can still find a way to get over your low self-esteem. It doesn't have to control you, and kind of like set the tone of your life. But I think I've gone on for long enough, so I'll bring this video to a close. So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next news article analysis, adios and goodbye for now.